currently on the. I just started streaming again. See, but that's not right. Wait, no, that's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay. It's just not right for me to watch on here, but that's fine. I had it all working perfectly before, but whatever. Okay. Sorry, guys. Minor technical issues. Okay. So, we were looking at final movesets. So, we were probably going to keep this moveset for Java. Except we're going to swap out Ancient Earth Power for Earthquake. Earthquake does more damage, but not by much, so it's one of those debatable things. In fact, we might even keep it and give the Earthquake to Snorlax. Let's see.
Isn't there like a certain buy TMs?
Yeah, but you're not going to buy... You can only find certain TMs in certain places. Okay, we might mess with that moveset. Probably aren't going to change much on you. We're not changing you. You're the only other one I might change stuff on. Okay. So, what we're doing is we're just flipping through what we have for moves now to see what we can make better. See, if we had Pokemon that could put Light Screen and Reflect, that would be sick. Oh, Dream Punch. That's weird. You'd think Mr. Chips would be able to do Dream Punch, but whatever. Fly, we're not teaching anyone. Dig, we're not teaching anyone. Focus Punch is a terrible move. That's a little hilarious. Snorlax can learn Surf. We are going to teach Sludge Bomb.
Two?
Honestly... Was going to give it to Java to give him more coverage, but honestly, Ivy needs it more. Because Ivy is grass poison. We need to be able to, we're going to want a good, solid stab move. Like, yes, Leech Seed is great, it's consistent healing, but this gives us better coverage. Trying to it's fine, we'll worry about it later. Hey there, welcome to the chat, or welcome to stream. We are just playing around with movesets before we take on the Elite Four. Any suggestions are welcome. Cheerleader. Charging's alright. Waterfall, no. Torment, no. Stone Edge, maybe. No, Dragon Force, that doesn't surprise me. We actually are gonna do this, though. Nope. Well, break. Is that okay? Yes. Choose a move that will be replaced with Stone Edge. No, we don't want Mr. James to have Stone Edge. Duh.
You want me to look up where to find waterfall?
I already have Waterfall.
Not waterfall. Earthquake.
No, I know where it's at.
Okay.
Well, I know the general location of where it's at. We were gonna buy a few things before we completely go in there. Yes. But we were gonna teach Jabba Stone Edge just to give it. Actually, we don't need to teach him Stone Edge. He already has ancient power. Forgot about that. Yes, there's okay. Right now, there's nothing new we're teaching Pokemon with our current team. We need to go on the bicycle path. So we need to go. We go to Eternal City. Hey there, welcome to stream. Let's see. We are heading down this way. We are going to look for the earthquake TM, so we can teach into Gastrodon or Snorlax. Probably Snorlax, honestly. Earth Power is a solid enough move. I want to give Snorlax some more physical attack moves. Nice, but he had Crunch. Like, it's probably one of my favorite moves that he learns. There is, and that's why I was trying to go. Did I pass it? Is there a tree that I can cut? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Because it's actually in this cave. Cave down here. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Maybe. Pick it up. That was weird. Up for all this garbage. The overpass. We're going to try to avoid trainers because honestly the trainers down here, they're going to be more of a nuisance than anything. Sometimes my life is quite obnoxious. Pokemon. It doesn't really matter who is in the box. Let's just move. We need to teach him a move that I don't want to waste on seeing. If I even have it. I'm just spraying. I don't have it.
What is it?
Flash.
Oh.
Great, so we get to look up where the move Flash is. XP. Oh my gosh. All this for a move that I don't even necessarily need. I went to the wrong place, just so everyone knows. I need to fly to Veilstone. Veilstone to buy the TM. Teach it.
Just fly back.
And then fly back. And then run through all that. Also, we got a slick new outfit last time. It has a Murkrow on it. Or sorry, a Honchkrow. Hello, old chap. Certainly, elevator going up. Third floor, technical machines for powering your Pokemon. I didn't get paid enough for this. Pretty much. Okay. We're also going to look at other TMs too while we're here. These are all special ones. We're going to grab that. Snorlax can use Giga Impact. It's a physical move. It might be... It forces you to recharge afterwards, so it's not great, but... We're gonna grab Rest, because that will be also great for Snorlax. Safeguard, Reflect, Light Screen, Substitute, Endure, Workup. Possibly. There. Flash. We're gonna flash. Shed some light on this situation. Anything else I can do for you? You can give me all your money. This is a sale.
Give me back all my money
Now, fly. Back to a turn of Cynthia. I know this is a lot of work, but Cynthia deserves our best effort. She also deserves ice cream. Because she loves ice cream. Did I go the wrong way again?
No.
There's at the end of the trail, isn't it? I always forget.
You haven't crossed the loop yet.
I know, but I can't even guarantee. I'm not even guaranteed I'm going to use all of these moves that I bought. I mean, obviously I'm going to use Flash. I meant to buy a Repel, but whatever. I have a Clutch. Yeah, but I'm going to probably. I would rather. I'm going to wait till I'm inside. Attack Ponyta. Oh no. Jabba's going your direction. Jabba, I say run. We're not wasting our time on a little pony. You know, if we'd had a cricket scene in our cricket tot in our party, I think I know what it would have been. Whatever the name of the character is from Fiddler on the Roof. The main character, the Fiddler.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Dang it. Dude, you really want to get into this? Theodore. I'm only 40 levels stronger. I swear if he's sturdy. You did 1 damage. I just want you to understand that. You did 1 point of damage. Oh. I had to turn the video capture device down super high. I think it was drowning out my voice. My dulcet tones.
I mean, they put me to sleep.
Rude.
Especially when you're using a customer service
Do I still like hits multiple times?
voice. Do you have rollout?
I legitimately don't have anything that hits twice to break sturdy. That is just annoying. Maybe I'll get lucky and it won't have sturdy this time.
Doubtful.
My luck is pretty awful, so. Nope! Ha! It didn't have sturdy, Liz. That's a sign, guys. That's the sign that we're gonna beat. Honestly, I don't know what we're gonna do if we beat the Elite. I'm not expecting to beat the Elite Four on our first try, but we have, like, in my opinion, we have a really, really good team.
In
Like-
my day.
To shreds, you say.
And his dear wife.
And his wife. To shreds, you say. Game can only be used once. Team will break. I don't care. Choose a move that will be replaced. It doesn't matter because Simba's going in the box and then we're never using him again. Once we...
I like Simba.
Simba can go challenge some wildebeests to a duel. Okay, and now we flash. Look! We can see! Okay, now somewhere in this cave, this is called Wayward Cave. Somewhere in this cave is the move Earthquake. Oh, bite me. I'm gonna have to fight people in here.
Probably.
No, I am. There's dudes. Like, there's a pair of hikers that apparently want to tag team. And not in the fun way.
Tyler!
Whoa, rude. I meant like wrestling.
Uh-huh.
We're just kind of wandering around aimless. I found an escape rope, which is going to be infinitely useful when we try to get out of here after we find the TM.
If we find it.
It is around here somewhere.
Yeah, but you're in charge, so if we find the TM.
There's a pair of trainers that I don't particularly want to deal with, so we're going to try to bypass them for now. As for... Okay. No, okay. I think I'm on the right track. Bronzor. He's good for Bronzong is, I think, can set up screens, so he's pretty decent if we cared enough. But since we don't care enough.
Boy, did I tell you what I named my Psyduck?
What?
Galadriel.
Did it give you a feather?
And my Alba is going to be named Gandalf. Because right now the only move it knows is teleport.
Yeah, because Abra itself. Ooh, that was almost a close call. There was nothing down there. And I would have had to battle those two obnoxious trainers.
You're an obnoxious trainer.
The only obnoxious trainers are the ones that are beneath me, which is everyone I've ever beaten.
Alex, did your brother kick you out of his spot? Yeah.
Let's see. Take a left. Who are you? Cool. I get to help her to the exit. She'll keep our Pokemon healthy.
Nifty.
Nifty Keen. Here's the question. Is she going to help us find any good Pokemon? She's actually got a decent Pokemon, though. To be fair, we are way too high level to be in here. Okay. How to get Earthquake Team. Okay. You can also purchase it after you beat the Elite Four.
Doesn't help me. I want it before I beat them.
We're not going to search much longer. I'm not going to spend all day in this freaking cave, this maze of a cave. Because I don't need it that badly. It would be useful if I could find it.
Is Sword the one with the really hot water Pokemon trainer?
Who?
I said, is Sword the one with the really hot Pokemon water trainer?
Nessa?
Yeah.
Yes. Nessa, the destroyer of Nuzlocke. Is her Dreadnought's a beast?
You're the only one who thinks that.
No, her Dreadnought's...
No. About the...
No, I'm not. Her Dreadnought's a monster.
Oh my god.
I think it's because I have a person with me.
You can spray the...
I'm going to. The only reason I haven't used an escape rope is because she's with me. And, Jabba's expecting me to come up with a great strategy. You're right, Jabba. I have a fantastic strategy.
It's called Run the Fuck Away.
Okay. Bag. Okay. Let's run. Go over here. Just because I haven't been down this way, but I think this might.
Watch it be right there.
No, it's not it. Apparently there's a bike puzzle you have to solve.
Oh. Well, I will be right back.
Okay.
Have fun with it.
We're fighting some campers. Okay. I mean, this really doesn't matter. This fight is a non-issue. Oh man, thank you, Kadabra. I could have never. We could have never won without you. We could have never won without you sending out, or without you setting up that reflect. Omni boost. Woo. No. Simba does not matter here today, fellers. Well, you said it, you were going to win. Doesn't mean you're actually going to win. I didn't even mean to stop it from evolving, but... Ooh, a rare candy. We're almost out of here, so... Let's just get out of here. I don't want to wander around in this cave forever as I hit a dead end. Can never use Psybeam. We'll let Cadaver deal with the chop. Seriously? Oh man, you tickled him. I mean, I guess money's good, but... Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate this place. We're just gonna keep running at this point. We don't really need the XP. We're just trying to get out of here at this point. Okay. There. What was the point in using your... Okay. Well. I didn't realize it was going to be such a pain in the butt, so we're just going to... We might go look for another TM, though, really quick. Yeah, we're going to go do this really quick. Sorry, guys. I know I keep, like, teasing you. Oh, we're going to go battle the Elite Four tonight. We are. But, you know, we want to be ready, man. I mean... This is the Elite Four. These are the best of the best. We want to make sure our team is going to be solid here. So, like, what we're going to do is this is mostly just prepping Snorlax to put him in a better position to succeed. Because we're going back to Eterna City. We're going to head in... We're going to go in there and grab the TM Sleep Talk. Now this one shouldn't be as big of a pain in the butt, but we are going to give the rare candy to him. Because he's always behind our team when it comes to levels. We're also going to put Mr. Simba back into the box because we don't need him anymore. You are done to me. We will bring him back Sunday. Sunday. I'll go into the bag. Eeny, meeny, miny, Max Repel. Okay. Now. So you can enter here. Should be a path like down this way. Somewhere that will lead us to Sleep Talk. Okay, we don't have to fight them. Okay. I think we came through and battled almost everyone, so... Let's see... Yes, we want to use another... Okay. think. There's the mossy rock. That's for Leafeon. Where the heck? It's here in this forest. I know it is. Unless the internet is lying, which, you know, it's the internet, so it is known to do that. Come on. Okay, there should be like... Okay. That's that. We're just gonna look it up. We're looking it up. Oh, it's because I'm looking in the wrong spot. Looking in the wrong spot, guys. We want to go down here, it looks like. Okay. And now that I have some max repels, we're gonna go back into Wayward Cave briefly. But right up here, there's two items. Silver powder, which is good for bug types. It's a good held item for bug types. And this is the TM Sleep Talk. So the importance of Sleep Talk here is, again, it comes down to Snorlax. Because what Sleep Talk does is it lets him use one of his moves at random while he's asleep. And that is a really good move. I mean, it lets us go with the a rest option. So we're gonna drop. Man, I feel like I'm wasting Thunderbolt if I do this though. I have enough coverage for dark types. Okay. Okay, so then we're gonna go. Now we're gonna go with. If it is in here, there it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to go quiet. I'm just, like, doing some minor research here. We can buy it later, I guess, but... Can I learn? Can I get the... Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go completely silent. So this is gonna probably be really stupid, but we are gonna go with a belly drum, rest, sleep talk. We run the risk of not being able to do much with it, but one, we can always drop sleep talk for a better fighting type move later. I didn't mean to do that. I flew out and left for now, but I'm going back, probably against my better judgment. I'm just using a guide. I'm completely revamping how I'm working Snorlax. It might be really stupid. I removed Vitia. I removed the move Shadow Ball from him, which was my own version of that move, which is a really good move. But we're going for kind of a specific setup. So we need to go back in and get that TM though. But I'm looking up where that is.
You're running into something.
No, right? Because you just go down automatically. Earth, Clay, BDS. Okay. Okay. So I guess there was a quicker way to get there than the route I went, but whatever. Okay, so we go into Wayward Cave, which means I need to put Cindy back in my Simba back in the party. Okay. But the moveset so far, so the plan is we're going with again, I don't know how well it's going to work, and it is subject to change.
Oh.
But we went and picked up another TM called Sleep Talk, which when a Pokemon is asleep, it lets you use one of its 4 moves at random. Then we kept Belly Drum, and Rest. And so then the 4th move is going to be Earthquake.
I thought you were putting Earthquake on Jaga.
No, because I have God. It's the second I don't use a repel that I'm now suddenly swarmed with Pokemon. I pick up some max repels too, so this should last a while we do this. It's so annoying. Oh, and we actually want to go in through a different entrance.
Oh, really? What entrance?
Apparently, there is one over here. Like right. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now we go. Pokeball. Pokemon. Okay, so we're gonna. Sorry. Thank you. I don't know why I can't do this today. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna go Pokemon, Simba, Flash. Okay. Yes. Well, not a puzzle per se, but I'm gonna push this up and then run down here. I want to need to make sure I use yes. Okay, so now it's activated. Okay. Okay, so go up here, turn.
It's time for bed.
Oh, hush. Sorry, that's my Alexa telling me it's bedtime. But it's not.
Like always.
Oh, this is a pain in the butt. Okay. Okay, it's not that bad. So we have to go up through this, and then we have to go like boom, 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 boom. Okay. Then we're gonna go back, drop down here. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to just go like. I don't know how you like not. I don't want to jump that far. I just want to land on the other side. There we go. Then we go like this, and then we run. Jump. Oh, it's because I'm supercharging my bike. That's why. Jump. Right across there. Run. Jump. Jump. Okay. See, like, it's not even, like, it's a puzzle, but it's not a puzzle. You just have to know where to go. And then now we go up here. Earthquake. All that for earthquake. But that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. So from here, now we're going to teach earthquake. We're going to teach this to Kevin. And then we're going to drop hammer arm. So again, this might be a really bad setup, mostly because I'm not. If we drop a move, it will either be sleep talk or belly jump. Rest we're gonna probably end up keeping. Okay. Now we can get out of here. So we're gonna go into the bag.
But there are other item balls.
Should be right here. Here we go. Now we're getting the fuck out of here. This is why one must always carry rope. Okay.
That just makes me think of the scene in Boondock Saints.
Which?
What the fuck do you need rope for?
Oh, okay. Thinking of something else. Sorry.
I didn't say Boondocks. I said Boondock Saints.
Yeah. I realize that.
This isn't a movie. We're not gonna drop down hang from a rope.
Okay.
Oh, really now, Rambo? Go get your fucking rope. I'll get my fucking rope.
Alright. Alright, fellers. Let's do this.
Oh my god, Barry.
I should have known that there was going to be a berry battle.
Oh my god. Go away, Barry. No one likes you. Not even your mom.
Okay, and we, of course, opened with the worst option. This is bad. Because I forgot to put Sandy back in my party. It's fine. We'll play around it, and I guess Simba's going to get a bunch of XP. It's fine. We'll work around it. We must improvise. Make the plan. Execute the plan.
Oh no! Rain
No,
dash.
that's... In the right setup, that's actually scary. It's good for me.
You're a fucking slug!
No, it's actually really good for me because it's going to boost my water type moves. I just tanked that. Alright, guys. Let's go for it. Omni boost. Omni boost.
Oh boy.
Super effective. Ah, no Omni boost. That's fine. Hit him with another one. See if we can get that out. Ah, okay. That's fine. Swapped in. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be super resistant to that. Yep. You want to tag? You want to play the tag-in game, huh? Barry. I just want you to know this. Actually, this would have been perfect if I had Sandy, because when rain is active, thunder always hits. But of course, you know we don't have. So we're gonna hit you with the pedal blizzard. That should be. I mean, it's still not. It's still better than our options, but. Barry, look what you've done. You've allowed me to poison your horse.
Yes, I agree. Preparation H
This feels good on the whole.
Yeah, I agree. Preparation H does feel good on the whole.
Alright.
What's going on?
Since Barry wants to keep swapping Pokemon in and out, we're going to keep swapping Pokemon in and out. And it's actually funny, because Rain Dance actually hurts his Rapidash.
So it is poison.
Yeah, but the poison was supposed to be for Empoleon. Oh, I tried to use Mega Horn. And this should finish off. We finally took out one of his Pokemon. Rapidash fainted.
Yes, I would
Good.
love some chocolate ash.
Rosary, do I want to switch? Yes.
Maybe like
Perhaps later.
Scotty Duck.
Scotty Joe. Scotty Nippa.
I just want it to be known that no one else in my family runs like that.
And we dodged because of my shout. Now, we did equip our Murkrow with an item called a Razor Claw, which ups chances for a critical hit.
We want to be praised.
And we used an Air Cutter, which has a high chance of critting.
Well, since you're here, might as well.
I mean, pretty much. Since you're here. Heracross. No, we're not switching.
It's a bug.
It's bug fighting. Which means Diablo is just gonna go... Oh, what bug type?
Sword dance.
See, Sword Dance is a great move. The problem with moves like that is they're great for setting up, but you've got to be able to survive and set up. You've got to be able to do that. Heracross could not because I critted. Again. Yeah. Oh, and I found a rare candy in that cave, by the way.
Oh, cool.
I gave it to Kevin, so he's not, like, super far behind, I guess. I mean, he's got 1 HP. I'm not even worried about it.
It's a bird.
It is. It's a battle of the burbs, and we know which burb is superior, because mine's gonna hit first. What? Oh, because it set up rain. It's for the Empoleon. There we go. Sucker, you know what Sucker Punch does. For any viewers that are watching don't know what Sucker Punch does, when your opponent's about to attack, it hits first.
You sure? Rain is bad for fire.
You know what but do you know what Empoleon's secondary typing is?
Fighting?
Steel. Do you know what Infernape's Mr. Chimps's secondary typing is?
Fighting.
Fighting. So, we're taking kind of a gamble. Oh yeah, no, this is not even a gamble. 1, I'm gonna outspeed it. 2, it's low on HP. 3, super effective. And stab. See, this is what's gonna happen to Cynthia. We have an answer for just about everything.
Scary face.
Here's what to do. Snorlax. You know what I have to do, right, Liz?
What?
I was gonna just keep him in close combat.
But it's gonna be a battle of Snorlaxes.
I'm gonna make this a battle of the Snorlax. That's fine. We're gonna belly drum. Belly, belly, belly jump, belly, jelly, belly jump. Cut its HP in half. But now it's maxed out its attack.
Leftovers.
I think he might win the Snorlax battle because I decided to belly drum.
And you're asleep.
This is why we bought these. So that will, 1, wake him up, and 2, put it back to full health. He's gonna high horsepower. High horsepower is a solid move. But the thing is battle. Let's see how much this does, just with a maxed out physical attack. So, about that battle of the Snorlax.
You almost lost.
No, I had it under complete control. What I should have done was just rest after the belly drum.
Oh man, that means I have to wait until level 27 for mine to...
No, it evolved at 20. I just accidentally hit B the first time.
Oh, okay. So like my magic crap.
Yes. And now you have a Luxio.
Oh, you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Let's,
Take out Simba.
Simba. One of
He
these.
was great, but
What? You didn't do anything. There's no you were great.
he was great.
He didn't do anything.
He was great in the cave.
He used Flash.
He was great
He did
in
the-
the cave.
He did the bare minimum.
He was great in the cave.
He did the bare minimum of what I needed him to do. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong.
Oh, could it be the level 20 something with everything else being 50?
Yeah. Alright, fellers. Now, time for really realsies to take on the Elite Four. Orberg's Coal Badge, Eterna City's Forest Badge, Yellowstone City's Cobble Badge, Pastoria City's Fen Badge, Hearthome City's Relic Badge, Konolov's Mine Badge, Snow Point's Icicle Badge, and finally Sunny Shore City's Beacon Badge.
City Walk.
City Walk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to call City Air.
Alright. Let's do this, fellers. Taking the elevator. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Alright. Hi, Aaron. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are nasty mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here in this room? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on.
Bugs aren't perfect. They're gross.
Let's show him what we do to bugs.
You squish them with the flying, right?
No, we're gonna do one better.
We set them on fire?
We set them on fire.
Okay.
Mr. Chimps, let's do this. Alright, this is where the challenge really begins.
Turned back towards you and nodded in understanding.
Alright, we're just gonna go flamethrower. And
Bye-bye.
admittedly, I'm gonna be disappointed if I just breeze through the Elite Four, but I'll also be really proud of myself. In case you're wondering why I'm switching out when I could just literally have him breeze through this one, I'm going to do ×4 damage with, and it doesn't waste all of my flamethrowers. So I do want to try to conserve some of my, oh, he does have, by the way, their Pokemon do have answers to my team. Like, his Heracross knew Rock Slide, and that actually probably would have messed up Honchkrow a little bit. But let's see what he sends out next. Send in Beautifly. No, we're gonna keep it Honchkrow. Any bug type moves they use will be neutral, but I mean, there's just see, they're gonna start setting up in this. If they get off enough quiver. I mean, I think he has what? I don't know how many Pokemon he has. I can't remember if it's 4 or 5. 5? Sounds about right. Vespiquen. Okay, so we can't eat berries. That's fine. So he has 2 Pokemon left. And okay. Gotta love them crits. Critical hit. Critical.
Or
What? Oh, no, that's fine. This actually might hurt a bit. That did some damage. Who needs a queen when you have a mob boss that constantly lands crits? Man, if only this Murkrow had super lucky ability, it'd be landing crits all day long. See, this is where it gets scary. This is where we need Java. Drapion is scary because it's not a bug type.
it's the water horsey thingy.
No, it's not.
The scorpion thingy.
Yes. And now the problem with
I'm thinking of Dratini.
that's a dragon.
I know. It's the water horsey scorpion thingy.
And this thing hits like a truck. So this is but in theory we have the answer. Not yet. Your first up on like victory doesn't come this easy, kid. Okay. I don't think Gastron will survive another hit. We want to use Earth type moves or Ground type moves because that is the only thing that is super effective against. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Earthquake. And I'm pretty sure and this thing, it uses moves that crit a lot, so it's... And it's fast. So... And I didn't bring revives with me. So we've got to be careful how we do that. So I've got to be careful how I do this. I don't... If it doesn't...
Potions, though.
Yeah, but I did... Oh, no, I did buy revives. Okay, so we're fine. So we can do a couple of risky maneuvers. So we are going to rest here. Okay, that won't poison... Yeah, his Drapion crits. His Drapion's scary, man. All we can... let's try this. I have an idea. No, that'll only do neutral damage. Because of the poison typing. Let's hit it with Dazzling Gleam. Dude, yeah, his Drapion's a menace. I was worried this was going to be too easy, but then he does like that, and I'm like, dude. Who's spatting your...
Another?
No, they get a couple. Nah, okay, guys. This is what I was talking about. This is the ultimate challenge. And he can't be poisoned either. Okay. Okay. We're gonna full restore Jabba behind the scenes. Because Jabba's thrilled to bits.
Looks like you might cry.
We got this. Ivy's probably we're gonna have to sack Ivy here. Did great, Ivy. Did exactly what I needed you to do. Yeah, dude, this Drapion's a menace, man. I forgot he had a Drapion. But as long as I can... Dude! Okay, we got it. We took down Aaron. Yeah, Aaron's Drapion is a menace. That was just the first member. We still have 3 more. I hope you also realize what you're up against. Hurl's Twink. Belling is a deep and complex affair. I got 7 grand. Thanks.
Now revive.
You lost because I wasn't good enough. No, you weren't. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it for me. No, that was wrong. Anyway, go on to the next round. 3 more trainers are waiting for you. They're all tougher than me. Damn, Pokemon is... I forget how rough some of these teams are. Okay. This is why we bought revives before the gym, because... And why we also bought full restores. We're going to try to limit using these as much as we can. This is why we want a diverse team, though. So that way we can avoid... Because we don't get to heal. If we lose, we start at the beginning.
They all blew me.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Bertha's next, I believe. Okay. And Bertha's ground types. So, we're...
I would save.
Nope. We don't need to. I'm not going to save Scum. Save between each member, then reload. No. That is not how we do this. Well.
How I was taught to play Pokemon.
Yeah. I like doing it all at once, unless I'm playing something super hard, like Radical Red. That's a little bit different. Well...
I battle.
No!
We take turns on Elite Four?
No.
You get a Duke, Cynthia!
No! We can switch around when we do the rematches.
I don't want to fight them when they're super strong!
Besides, you're going to be playing through all of Sword and Shield.
Sword, we don't have shield.
I was referring... Oh, see, we opened up great. So she opens up a Quagsire. Now she's got, if I remember correctly, she has 2 water ground types. Which is what trips you up. Because your go-to, most people's go-to is to use a... I forgot how tanky this thing is. And I should... Guys.
Leftovers.
Yeah, but we're fine. Almost wish I had Giga Drain instead of Petal Blizzard.
Didn't you have the TM for that?
No, I don't think so.
I thought you got Giga Drain.
He learns it through leveling up.
No, I thought you got the TM for it. At the specialty TM shop in the mall.
I didn't see it in there. And then now she's going to send in Whiscash, which is her other water ground type. And then, like I said, this is mostly why we have Roselia for these situations. She chose a berry. It ain't a berry that weakens how much. So if it were to take super effective damage, it weakens the damage instead. And sure with the Ash Beam. Ivy, you did great.
Stop killing Poison Ivy!
Okay. What's the best way to do this?
Slowly.
Honestly, Diablo is going to be our best bet here. Because, actually, no, that was a terrible idea. I just forgot it knows Ice Beam. We're going to do this and pray for a crit. Yes! Got the crit. Diablo, MVP, Pseudo Wudo. Yes, we want to switch. Mr. Chimps, you're up. It's a rock tree. Alrighty. Pseudo Wudo. Alright. We should be able to just drop it. Honestly, I thought Bertha was going to be a little bit harder. I'm waiting for the last Pokemon, though. No, I know where her last Pokemon...
Bitch, you said that about Aaron!
No.
And then we died! 2 Pokemon!
We actually took out her two best Pokemon. Wait, she has Golem? Okay. In the past, we only... Wait, did we take out 5? How many does she have left?
She has 2 left. This will be her
4.
second to left. Yeah, 4.
So she still has her Hippopotamus, or Hippowdon. That's what I was expecting to switch into. But Golem is fine, because this is one of the other reasons we have Jabba. Because, one, he loves me enough that he avoided the attack in time because of my shout. And yes, while her Golem does have sturdy, it should be able to tank at least 1 hit. Oh, and we burned? Her Golem didn't get to do anything. Which means now it's her Hippowdon. Her Hippowdon is going to come in and it's going to use its ability is Sandstream, which is going to set up a sandstorm, which would normally chip away at your health. However, I have a ground type Pokemon. So, it's not gonna chip at my health. And Scald may not take it out, but her Pokemon are getting beefy though. They're in the 60s now. But so are we.
Oh, really? We're still in the 50s.
We're getting to the 60s. Her ace is 59. Dear child, don't assume for we get double burn. Jeez, this battle's over. We only lost 1 person too. Ivy. The next member though is the one I'm actually probably the most scared of. Aside, actually I don't remember much about Lucian. So. Your Pokemon believed in you and did their best to earn you the win. Even though I've lost, I find myself with this silly gray. Did she rhyme? Mm-hmm. You're quite something, youngster. I like how your Pokemon earn the win by working as one. That's what makes you strong. I think that you can go as far as you want. Okay. Alright, guys. 2 down. Now is the scary one. Is one of the scarier ones, though. Flint, while he does not use fire types, he uses some interesting strategies. Okay. And we are not going to open up with... If he opens the way I think he opens up with, we're going to open up with Sandy. Okay, let's do this. Round 3. What's gonna work? Teamwork. Yo, trainer. You had me counting the days on my fingers waiting for you to come. I heard from Volkner what you did in SunnyshoreYou managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you now expect me to look forward to seeing you in a battle? Dude. I'm not looking forward to this one.
Because we're going to die.
Look at him.
Because we're going to die.
It's a rapid ash. Right. We're going to pivot. This is why we have U-turn. Remember when I said he uses some interesting strats? Flint does not mess around. Luckily, he doesn't really have anything that's super effective against. We can't be... Oh my god, that took a nasty hit. Okay, Sandy. Buddy.
Wake up!
I need you to wake up. Wakey, eggs and bakey. I thought he was going to open up with Drifloon, or with Drifblim. I forgot Well. That's fine. That's fine. Part of me told myself I should have opened up with Java, but I didn't. That's on me.
Those things are.
Oh, voided the Iron Tail. Iron Tail wouldn't have done all that much though. Wouldn't have been that bad. But we did get the. Did you get the Scald off at least? Okay. And another. Hit him with another Scald. A full restored.
Of course you will.
Expect it. Okay, put him in the red. Fire types can't be burnt though, so unfortunately we don't get. Honestly, what I probably should have done was. And finish off the Rapidash. Okay, we're good there. Opposing Rapidash fainted. That's fine. Okay. Lopunny, do we want to switch Pokemon? Yes. And if only I had Lopunny on my team still. Have the battle of the. I know. I can have the battle of the Lopunny. Ooh. We wanted that to miss because then it would have done a ton of damage. Because it would have kept going and crashed. It would have been hilarious. But instead we punched it to death. Okay. I wouldn't. See, he has such a weird team. His name is Flint, and so you would think he would use fire types. And in the original, he did. This is why we want Earth Power, but ×4 is super effective. And it lowered his special defense. Honestly, we're doing really good. We're still cruising. That's fine. It lowered his special defense. We lowered his special defense, so this should allow for more damage. Should allow for more damage as we one-shot it. I'm waiting for the one that I'm actually legitimately afraid of. His final Pokemon, though, is his final Pokemon's still nothing to mess around with. Infernape. Okay, Driftblood. And this might be really silly to actually think. I have a. He's gonna Will-O-Wisp, which is gonna burn him. So I think we're gonna go for the Sucker Punch. No, it's only if it. Oh, son of a bitch! It's gonna use Minimize. I fucking minimize so much. Okay, fine. Let's go for a nice. And that's. We avoided the Will-O-Wisp. Okay, this should hurt a lot. His Drifblim is scary because what it does is he'll minimize, cut his evasiveness in half, cut your accuracy in half, essentially, leaving you with making Calm Mind. No, we don't want to Calm Mind. Do we? What does it do? I think it only works for special attacks. Calms. Why? It's not even a special type. It's not a special attacker. If it raised physical attack, I would consider it. No. I can feel your determination. Your will is overpowering me. Inferni. If I was crazy, I would do Battle of the Infernames. Yeah. See, the Elite Four members don't play around. They have cover. That's 1 HP. Actually, we win. We win. Here's why. And this is why we waited so long to level Honchkrow up. As long as he doesn't heal, this finishes it. Sucker Punch. And a crit. Go Honchkrow. We lost one Pokemon that round. We still have Lucian left, though. Guys, I think we're going to do this on the first try. Infamous last words. Pretty sure that's his own face. I wasn't looking down on you, but I did think for a second that I'd lose. This is fantastic. You and your Pokemon are inspiring. Ooh, burnt right down to cinders. Alright. Sandy, I'm not even mad at you. It wasn't your fault. That one was on me. Let's go right up the list and heal up. Lucian is... I don't remember anything about Lucian's team. So... going in blind. But we are going to take in the fact... We do know one thing for sure. He uses Psychic types. So, we're going to have Diablo lead the charge, because Dark types are immune to Psychic type attacks. Now, I know his Pokemon are he's going to have other types of coverage to make up for that, but... Dork. Though I do dig your glasses. Oh look, it's Byakuya Togami.
Tyler!
Couldn't resist. Aw, you timed your arrival well. Just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lucian. I'm a user of Psychic types. I must say, you've already proven yourself outstanding by coming this far.
I'm a user of this broom, Bento.
They say I'm the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation.
I want to make you a puppet.
I just want to say, at least when Lucian says, I have to go all out against you, he actually does. And then there's the champion. See, I should have known better.
Mr. Mime.
Do you want to know what our problem with this matchup is, Liz?
It's a bird against a mime and you don't like mimes?
Well, one, I hate mimes. We know that. Do you know what typing Mr. Mime is?
Fighting?
No.
Psychic?
It's Psychic Fairy.
Oh.
It gained the Fairy typing. But it also means Ivy's not going to be much use here either, because the Psychic typing will hurt the poison part of it. I mean, Mr. Chips isn't going to do us much good here. Honestly, we're gonna stick with what we've got set up. That's all we can really do at this point. Is pray for. We're gonna pray for some. See, I knew it. He's gonna set up barriers, which is what I would do. Barriers are okay. Got a crit. Now I don't know what it's gonna do from here. Do I risk? I shouldn't risk the sucker punch. I almost. It's okay, Diablo. You took out the mine. That's what matters. You took out the mine. Okay.
Captain, we're at a level 56.
Kevin wants to learn Giga Impact. Do we want to forget to move and replace move? No. I can teach it that later if I really needed to. Okay. Send in Giraffe for it. Will you switch? it's a normal type. Ghost typing, that won't do anything to it. Honestly, we're gonna... This might be stupid.
Probably.
Usually. I don't usually have great ideas. I mean, the psychic did nothing to Snorlax. But we did get the belly drum off. Now leftovers kicks in. Okay. Now we're gonna rest. In theory, the psychic shouldn't. Yep, plant. Now we rest, which will heal him, if not all the way, most of the way. Oh no, it heals him all the way. And then we sleep talk and fingers crossed for the earthquake, because the belly drum earthquake should be enough to drop it. I love you, Kevin. He didn't tank. I love you, Kevin. Okay. That's fine. Because even though it didn't take it out, we're still tanking damage. And we're still healing off the leftovers. And now... And we did it again. Wait, I need to know exactly how sleep talk works. Okay, I mean, still, that's Snorlax, put in work. Snorlax, putting in work. Like, you just... Oh, ain't that. Okay, so now he's going to send in Metachamp. This gets...
Working on my discussion. I have to talk about, well, for WW1, I have to talk about how the war looked different in other countries instead of, like, just on the Western Front.
Diablo?
So I'm talking about how it looked in Asia.
Diablo, I love you. Okay. Time for Alakazam. Is this his ace? I can't... No, it's not his ace. He still has one more. We are going to Sucker Punch here because I guarantee you that thing will outspeed me. And I'm pretty sure Honchkrow drops here. Yep, here's why. Electric. Diablo dropped. But he put in work. And now the Reflect is dropped. This might seem stupid, but we're actually going to send in Mr. Chimps. Because I did teach him Night Claw, and I think Mr. Chimps can outspeed Alakazam. No, it cannot. But it avoided the Psychic attack, which means we can drop Alakazam. We are down to Lucian's last Pokemon. I can't remember what his ace is. Bronzong. Oh, this is nothing. This is easy. Because it's steel. No. We're gonna go for the stab flamethrower, even if we lose Mr. Chimps here. Even if we lose Mr. Chimp, we burned him. We burned Bronzong. But he healed a bit. That's fine. Trick room. Okay. What do we do? Now his Bronzong's gonna go first. Thinking. Honestly, we're gonna keep him in. We're gonna risk it. It's silly, but... Oh, he used Earthquake. Mr. Chimp survived it, so that's fine. And we've now beat Lucy and Liz.
Yay!
We've defeated all 4 members of the Elite Four. Which means we have earned the right to face Cynthia. You getting past the 3 before me was no fluke. Your power is real.
Yeah, well, I deserve more money than $7,000.
That's a lot of money. However, this doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on, step through the doorway to your final battle. Alright, now here's the trainer that decides if we win this on our first run-through, or we have to start back at the beginning.
We die.
Okay.
Not good.
No. We are 100% full healing here. I just misclicked. Okay. I don't know what our best option for starting out is going to be. I mean, who are we lead with? She's likely going to lead with her Spiritomb. I'm thinking we want to go Ivy.
Well, if we get the spiky thing set up.
Well, it doesn't know toxic spikes anymore.
No.
It knows toxic, which can be useful.
No.
Alright, guys. It's time.
Hi,
Cynthia. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon came over all the challenges you face. However difficult, it means you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses here. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. God, Cynthia's amazing.
Wait a second. Why is she the league champion?
What do you mean?
Is she even from this region?
Yes, this is her home region.
Okay, but she's a gym leader in another.
No, she's not.
Then why didn't we face her?
When do you mean? When did we face? When did we face her?
I said, why don't we face her as a gym leader then?
Because she's not a gym leader. She's the champion.
I thought she was a gym leader in one of the games.
No, she wasn't. She's never been a gym leader. She's always been champion. And I stand by, she is the best champion. In my opinion. See, that's what I was afraid of.
I'm so dead.
We are not. Stop it. It's fine. It's fine. I should have known better to open up with Ivy, but it's fine. Which means later we're not going to have her for Togekiss. If she uses Togekiss. I should have opened with Diablo. That's fine. Her Spiritomb is a beat. Her Spiritomb is scary. There's no real great way to beat it. It doesn't have any major weaknesses because it's Ghost Dark type. That's fine. It's not. I did some chunk. I did a chunk. Okay, that drops. Okay, we took out Spiritomb. 5 left. We've traded a Pokemon. Milotic is next. That's fine. We have the answer for Milotic. Did great, Diablo. Patrick, Sandy, you're up.
Jesus, it would be sweet of you if you remember to put in the Z in seizure.
Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Thunder Wave to kick this off. The Thunder Wave is going to allow us to paralyze and slow down her Milotic. Now her Milotic is already really strong, but making it unable, the chance for it to be unable to move is invaluable. And now we're actually going to hit it with Super Fang. Super Fang will cut its HP in half, which will make it a lot easier for us to take down. Now, the Scalds are... Come on, Sandy, I need you to hang on. Sandy, I need your Thunder to connect, okay? Okay, buddy? Oh my god, I love you, Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Oh, it didn't finish it. And the... We're down another one. We're down another. Okay, that's fine. To be fair, we are a little bit under-leveled for Cynthia herself. We're going to go with Night Slash, and we're going to hope for the crit. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. It used Recover.
Ooh, pretty.
It's a great Pokemon. It is so hard to get, though. And she dropped Sandy, which was my main out for this thing. I don't think we're gonna beat Cynthia this run. It's fine. We can work through this. This is why we got revives, though. Great, Diablo.
Sandy was your out for Michael.
It's so tanky. Problem is it's so tanky. It took a full powered Thunder Blast. Or a Thunderbolt. Thunder. Like, it hit, like the Thunder hit, and it only did like half damage. Like, it only did like a quarter of its HP. So,
But
I mean...
there is a chance of it being paralyzed.
It's already paralyzed.
I meant not being able to move.
I know, but it hasn't... the paralyzation has not hit, like, that's how much Thunder is doing to this thing.
It can't move.
It can't move. That is the bright side here. That's fine. I think she's doing what... I'm so glad we revived.
Sandy?
Not Sandy. My other.
Ivy?
Times 4 damage. The odd...
As long as, you know... it misses.
Cynthia's a beast! That actually is...
Not again.
we're not. I don't think we're beating Cynthia this run, but we're gonna keep trying. We do have one other ace of our. We do have one other ace up our sleeve.
Kevin?
Kevin. Belly jump, belly jump, belly jump. Okay, as long if he can tank this attack, he's lowering its speed. It's not going to do much, but she's trying to lower the speed. See, Cynthia's smart. Cause I think this is a pretty predictable moveset. A move. Yeah, see, it outsped it. It slowed it down just enough that it could move first and have a chance of dropping him with the earthquake. Okay, that's fine. But now we get the rust off. But now we're at max attack. And now we're going to hit him with earthquake. I don't know why I messed up. I used earthquake. I meant to use sleep talk. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. Okay, sleep talk, sleep talk. Come on. Earthquake is not even going to do that much damage to it. Did more than I thought. Damn.
But it also has leftovers.
Yes. That is true. Now, ideally, Snorlax wakes up here.
Doubtful.
This might be stupid.
Full heal?
Yes. Because it's going to fully heal him and wake him up, which will let us rest again. Actually, we don't necessarily need him to rest again. Because we just need the full... I mean, like, he's tanking earthquakes. Problem is, it's healing off of leftovers. But so are we.
Kevin!
Cynthia's making us work for this. As she should. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. As long as I can tank one more earthquake, I can rest. Hopefully this drops it. Okay. You dropped another one. We still have her Lucario. We still have either... I can't remember her exact team. That's the scary part. I can't remember her full team. Lucario. Do we want to switch? Yeah. No. Because then we'll lose our full attack. And we need to rest. We probably already lost here because this is going to hurt. But if we can... You did great, Kevin. We would not have gotten past her Java. Or her Gastrodon. But now it's time for our Gastrodon. Because Earth Power is... Like, this will still hurt quite a bit. Oh, that hurts. Earth Power should one-shot it. Oh, it doesn't one-shot it. It's because we're not at the same level as her. Okay. Java, I need you to tank one more. She full restored. She full restored. Cynthia. God, I love you. Okay, we got him in the red this time. She still has 3 Pokemon left. Jabba hung on with 1 HP, so I wouldn't feel sad. Jabba, I need you to finish off Lucario. Okay, we did it. We're getting closer.
She still has a Rosary.
Don't tell me. Half the fun's not knowing. I know she still has her Garchomp, which that's the one I'm most scared of. She still has her Garchomp, Milotic, and now she's sending out Roserade. Which, honestly, her Roserade, I'm not that scared of. We have Mr. Chimps for that.
Yeah, it's only level 60.
Here's the problem we've run into, though. It's her Milotic. I don't
Which
have...
is a 63.
What's its typings? Is it just pure water?
Water.
It's pure water. We may have to reevaluate how we deal... Oh. Come on, Mr. Chimps. Come on, Mr. Chimps. I gotta say, this is a very good first run.
2 left.
Yep. I mean... We're going... YOLO. I wanted the pure... was going to lose Infernape anyways.
Oh boy.
There is no great way to proceed here. Okay, so guys, we've run into our barrier as far as our team that we now need to take into consideration from this point forward. And that is her Milotic. Because no matter how much damage I do to it, it can recover more than I can deal at this point. I hate this so much. I hate recover. It only has 5 PP.
Okay.
But oh, it paralyzed. But
I'm not gonna tell you.
is it her last Pokemon?
No.
Oh. What do you mean?
The thing that I'm on.
Ow. And he hit me with a mirror coat. So it basically just hit me with my own attack. What were you looking at?
The thing that it tells you what they recommend for Pokemon to defeat her team.
Let me guess. Luxray.
Well, for the Spirit Tomb, they recommend Empoleon, Togekiss, Tyranitar, or Gyarados.
Yeah, I don't have any of those. It's because those are all... Part of this all started because I opened poorly.
Anyways.
I chose to open with Roserade when I honestly should have opened up with, oh my god. Oh my god! We're not done.
Oh, sweet.
This next, if she full restored, we're done.
Apparently, Gastrodon is one of Cynthia's weakest links.
It is, because it's grass water. Or because it's water
Anyways,
ground.
they recommend Roserade on that
Yes, I had that. That was my answer to it. That was neat. Oh, I burned it. Oh, no. She uses a flame orb. I forgot what is her Milotic's ability?
Is it extremely annoying stall Pokemon?
Milotic ability BSP.
Anyways, the recommended Pokemon for it is Luxray.
That's why. It has Marvel Scale. It increases its defense by 50% when it's inflicted with a status condition. So it purposely carries a toxic orb, so that it will burn itself, so it will increase its defense.
Anyways.
Alright, guys. we lost our run.
Round 2.
We're gonna regroup. We're gonna relook at some. We're gonna look at some stuff.
Anyways, recommended Pokemon for my Lotec is Luxray,
Magneton?
Magnezone,
Yes, it's the third form of Magneton that they
or
introduced. Electivire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to train a Luxray. All the way up. That I don't want to train. Okay. We need. Okay. Giga. Drain. TM. BDSB. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I need to know what route it's on, though. It was not entirely clear. Doesn't tell me what route it's on. $209. Okay.
Mammoth is recommended for Cynthia's.
Garchomp?
Yep.
Yes, because it's ice. Garchomp dies to ice.
Also, a Weevil
Weavile.
can take it out in one hit with a stab avalanche if you're slower than it, and have a focus slash.
Yeah. No. I don't have Weavile.
But they do recommend Garchomp as a counter to Garchomp as long as you are higher level than Cynthia's.
Do you know why? Dragon is strong against dragon.
Also Togekiss.
Yeah, I don't have a Togepi.
I know.
I don't even know where to get a Togepi.
I'm just letting you
No,
know.
I'm just saying. I don't even know where to get one. Like, I don't
Somewhere
really...
in the game.
Gee, thanks.
Welcome.
Over here is where, if we follow this, we should be able to get... I don't really want to change the team too much. Like,
Ooh.
this is what we wanted. The reason we want, as great as Petal Blizzard is, especially because I went out of my way to learn it, I think Giga Drain is better. Is Giga Drain better than Petal Blizzard? Yeah.
I think you missed the chance thingy that you had to take off the
I do need to take off his item if I'm using the move acrobatics. So yes, it does need to come off, but that wasn't affecting our battle. So the reason we're gonna drop Petal Blizzard, even though we went out of our way to learn it, Giga Drain at least heals you every time you use it. Honestly, what I need, this might be stupid.
Probably.
What we probably want to do is when she brings out her Milotic, we want to hit it with Toxic, because that'll wheedle it down slowly over time.
See you. Oh no, that's Giga Impact.
Yeah, that's Giga Impact. I don't particularly want to change the team too much. I'm worried Sandy might not be enough. But I don't want to... I put so much time into Sandy. Okay. Let's see. Let's think about this. It would take. We could get a Garchomp. It would take forever for us to get. One, it's not hard to find, but
Obnoxious.
it would take a long time to level up to make it worth it, because we need to get up to our level where we're at.
It would need to be either a couple levels or a level higher than Cynthia's to. Hi, baby.
Well, it's less. Garchomp would be less for her Garchomp.
Hi, baby.
Let's see. What do we have in our box? Like ultimately, at this point, I need to consider possibly.
Or when you're in Pokemon.
We need to consider what we need for the team. Honestly, we don't have much because we didn't.
We stopped leveling things.
Well, no, I just didn't go around catching everything. Ghastly won't do us any good here. Okay, so let's think. Thinking. Okay. Really don't want to drop Sandy, but
Hi.
I can't help but wonder.
Yes, you're very adorable.
Okay.
No, I'm in the middle of writing on my paper, right?
I think part of our issue is our level.
Do you not care?
Okay.
No.
The first trainer is Aaron.
There is a reason why I put you in my discussion post to start with when I tell everyone. But the
Okay.
only things I have to worry about is my attention moving forward so they can't.
Okay.
Yes, you. Miss Julie. Or go.
Ooh, that would cost almost all of our money.
What?
The full restore to buy 20 full restores.
Ugh.
But we want to make sure we have plenty for the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, we earn a good chunk of money every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also sell stuff. You have a pearl.
I don't think I have that much worth selling. That's 5,000. I don't know what these two are, but low price. I'm just thinking. Okay, we have Focus Punch, which is bad. Okay, let's just start at the top. Wait, sorry, I just...
Don't be sorry. I totally understand.
This is not something we can just force.
I know. I never said it was.
Cynthia's team is really strong. The problem we would run into with Togepi. Like, okay, what would we switch out? The fairy typing would be really good. So the flying typing. I can't help but think Sandy, unfortunately, is our weak link.
I think so too.
I just don't know if she has enough power. And her ability is, like, at least with Lux, if we go with a Luxio, we can, it can learn Intimidate, which can drop physical attack. So that's something. Okay, let me think about this. I need to look up a couple of things. I didn't want to look up something. Liz, I'm gonna look up where to find Magnemite / Magnezone.
Okay.
Magneton. I need you to look up how to evolve him into Magnezone. In BD, make sure you put BDSP. Because the skill typing will be really useful for a handful of reasons.
It's Magneton, right?
So it goes Magnemite, Magneton, and then it evolves into Magnezone. And at least its steel typing would make it pretty durable. Yeah, I think I really don't like doing it, but I think Pachirisu is going to be our weak. I think we're both in agreement. Pachirisu right now in this moment is our weakest link. It doesn't have the ability. It doesn't have
Okay, so Magneton evolves into Magnezone when leveled up inside Mount Coronet.
Anywhere in Mount Coronet?
You can also use a Thunderstone to evolve Magneton in BDSP, a change from the original Diamond and Pearl game.
Okay, so, where can we find a Thunderstone location? No, Thunderwave. Okay, we know where one is. Sunny Shore City, behind the lighthouse. So now we just need to get a Magnemite.
Okay, so to level up the Magneton inside Mount Coronet, you can either do it through battling or using a rare candy to trigger an evolution into Magnezone.
Hi, Houndour. If I needed a fire type, a really powerful dark fire type, I would choose you, but I know I can find Magneton in here.
To find it,
they're in the spacious caverns. Underground is going to be one of the better places to find them, I believe. I just happened to run into a Houndour, and that's a Wingull. Alright. And this still does follow.
Or it'll swarm outside the Frigo Ironworks?
Fuego Iron. Okay. Hi, Pelipper. God, if I wanted... That's actually not... Pelipper's not a terrible Pokemon, but I don't need a flying type or a water type. Even though the only reason we would consider getting Pelipper is if he had the Drizzle ability, because then it would set up Rain, which would guarantee Thunder hits.
Anyways, I'm going back to my discussion.
That's fine. We're workshopping.
I know. Cricketot wants you.
Man, I'm only finding Houndour in here. I was running into Magneton all the time. But bright side, we should if we noted. Luxio can be found in here.
Yeah, it's where we got our little one.
Yeah, but that's a medium one. I mean, we already have one, but spacious cave, right? Yeah. Growler. Hi. I don't have the thief ability, the thief's item anymore, or else I would use that and steal another leftovers for Gastrodon. Give him a
extra.
Just a good, it's a good item, especially for a tanky Pokemon like Luxray, or not Luxray, Magnemite. It's not perfect,
but we can level it up.
But and that will take some time. We'll need to. I'm not horrendously worried about its level.
It's at 52.
I'm actually a little worried about its level now. I don't know if we want a high level one is the problem. Is more of what I'm worried about. We may want it. We may want a lower level one, so that way we can. Teach it moves. Because okay, let's think about this. Magnemite.
Zap Cannon.
Learns. It's a good move. BDSP. Okay, the reason... Okay. So like at 52, I don't care what it. At 52, I mean it can learn light screen. It can learn both reflect and light screen. That's kind of nasty, actually. Screens are almost always good because it can reduce damage quite a bit. And I one-shot it with Scald. Okay. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to leave the... I have to go to the... I need you to leave the under... Deal with this battle. Fly back to Eterna City. From Eterna City, what you're going to do is... From Eterna City, what you're going to do is go into the underground and look for a lower level Magnemite. So one, we can catch it much easier. And two, we have access to... We can... started from the beginning, like it will take longer because we will have to, grind it up a little bit. But we can battle it against some of the Pokemon in the whatchamacallit? What X? Y? Remember? Go up. We can put it against some of the Pokemon inside Victory Road, which are really high level, or even just right here. And that will give it a ton of levels on its own, allowing us to level it up faster. But my other question I need to look up is how to evolve. How to evolve Magnemite. Okay, it evolves at level 30. So, if you need to buy Pokeballs, just go to the market and buy some, Great Balls and Ultra Balls. Those should be fine. Do not use the Master Ball. I know you're not that dumb, but...
Little did he know, I am that dumb. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum. Spacious cave. Let's see. No! Go away, Geodude. Oh, dang it. I just got in here. Travelers. Aha.
Yes, you can catch it.
You told me to catch it.
I did. It's gonna be high level.
I really hope not. Hopefully.
I don't think we're gonna find a low level Magnemite.
Elliot, what are you eating?
It's chewing plastic.
Cat, we do not have money for an emergency vet visit for you.
Be careful what you use. If you're gonna use something like Psychic, which will be not very effective at the very least. That should whittle it down. Now you can try catching it. The thing is we might be able to get it some good... I would not use any... Yeah.
No, I hit the wrong thing.
Do we have any Ultra Balls?
Yes,
We
but
should use those first. Never mind. Okay.
Elliot!
What are we doing?
He has a sheet of plastic.
Damn it, Elliot. Stop it.
Stop being a little gremlin. Air gel.
You have the spray ball if you starts going for it again. Sorry, our cat is being a gremlin. Don't spray him for doing nothing.
He was sniffing at something.
Okay.
Give me my watch so water doesn't get on it.
We need a name for our Magnumite.
Ooh, Magnum.
I was gonna say Toff. Because Toff metal bends.
I was going Magnum PI. Fine, do tough.
Okay, we're gonna add to our party. Okay.
Sorry, Sandy.
Sorry, Sandy. Please say it a minute. Yes. Okay. So, we need, now let's find, the other thing we need to consider, take a look at, was its ability, oh, it has a metal coat.
Okay.
That boosts steel type moves. Okay. It has sturdy. Oh, that's a good ability too, though. I guess not even the ability, but its nature is pretty decent too. Plus special defense, lower special defense. Now, lower special defense is not great against fire types, but the sturdy ability is going to be solid. So now we need just like a good move set or magnet zone.
What does it have right now?
Well, right, yeah, that's the next thing is we're going to look at what it has. It has discharge, light screen, which is good, metal sound, and lock on. Okay, so we could do try attack. Okay, so we want discharge / thunderbolt. They recommend flash cannon is recommended, but I don't have volt switch. Okay. Volt switch, TM, location, BDSP. Oh, okay. We can get a volt switch pretty easily, which will be useful. Try attack BDSP TM.
I know what you were doing underneath that bed, Elliot. I saw you eat the plastic. Freaking little gremlin.
Sorry, I'm not meaning to go quiet, but I'm trying to... Okay, it might be able to learn Tri-Attack on level up. So... That's what we're going to do first. We're going to level up the Magnemite once. Which shouldn't be hard because... Okay. We're going to take out this Graveler. Hopefully with some Gravelers, we should be able to just level it up fairly quickly. I don't know how much... I don't know how easy or how tough it's going to be, but getting the level up will be the first place to start by getting... Because one, it'll evolve it. And that's the first thing we need to do. We need to evolve it into Magnetite. So, that's where we're going to start. Okay, it's gonna take a bit. I mean, this is less than ideal. This is my hubris, thinking we could beat the Elite Four and Cynthia on our first try. I deserve this.
You do.
I frankly deserve this.
You really do.
I didn't think it would be. I didn't think I was gonna get dog walked. To be fair, I did not get dog walked. At least.
Until Cynthia.
I took her down to her last 2 Pokemon on my first try. I mean, I guess this is still good for getting some of our other Pokemon to level up. Man, I'm a little salty. Okay. Scald, we're just gonna... And it has Sturdy. Because of course it does. Oh, it killed itself. Okay. I mean, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Oh, hold on. I have an idea. Now, this might be stupid. But we're actually going to put Magnemite to the front. And we're going to heal it up really quick. And this is because we can throw it up against Pelipper's. Which will be, any of its electrical attacks will be ×4 damage. So he'll be getting the majority of the XP against a higher level, fairly high level Pokemon. So this will, hopefully... Oh, and it knows Drizzle! There we go, one shot. One shot, one kill. Okay, this was the better idea. Because now it gained 2,000 XP from that. There's a very good chance we will not be taking on the Elite Four again tonight. Because we've got to level up Magneton. We got to get Magna... 10 levels.
Yeah.
We have maybe an hour left before we gotta call it for the night. But that's fine. We'll stream again tomorrow. God. Magnemite's gonna be a beast. One more level and we get we should be able to get Magneton. But we do actually want to teach him another move that I should have the TM for. Flash Cannon. It's a decent, it's a steel type move. It does special attack damage. And you've got plenty of it. So, we are going to drop Metal Sound. There's another. Get over here, Pelipper. You derpy bird. Okay. Fine, Mist doesn't do much here. Oh, man. Okay. 51, Liz.
Cool.
Now, Magnemite is going to evolve into Magnezone.
I thought it was evolving into
Sorry, Magneton. That's my bad. Magneton.
We need to evolve it into a magnetism.
Now we have triple magnets. Learn anything on evolving. Try attack. We do want it to learn that because it can either burn. It has like a 25% chance to burn, freeze, or paralyze. And it's a normal type move, so it does give us a little bit of coverage. Yeah. Maybe burn, freeze, or paralyze. So we're going to drop that. And then our third move we're going to go, that we need to go get is Volt Switch. Now the downside to Toph here. The downside here. This thing is going to die to ground type moves because it is electric steel. Now we can either potentially teach it the move Magnet Rise, which takes it up into the air and gives it the ability levitate ability.
Mm-hmm.
Or we teach it Volt Switch, so we can hit with it, and then immediately swap out. It's kind of a hit or miss. So let's see what its ability is. I think its ability stays the same. Yeah, it's still sturdy. Fly. Okay, we need to go to the lighthouse next, and then another thing I need to look up. The best level. We want to know what the best level is to evolve Magnezone. What level to evolve Magneton? B. Okay, so now we're going to head over to the lighthouse. From what the little research I've done, the best thing to do for this thing is to evolve it at any point. So we're going to just throw it up to a Magnezone. And I mean, honestly, what's nice is this does still play to what we were wanting to do. Um, the whole idea of using Pokemon I don't normally use because, and good news, look what we got, Liz. Thunderstone. All right, Toph. What? Toph is evolving. Okay. And look at that. A beautiful Magnezone. No. What level does Magnet might learn Magnet Rise? Shoot. Okay. Move reminder EDSP. Okay. Okay, so we can teach. If we can find hard skills, we can teach it moves that it would have learned in the past. But we need a heart skill. Where to find heart skills? BDSB. How to dig in random. Oh, shoot. That's sick. So, we're going to just mess around for a minute. So, you see these yellow spots? I've been wondering what they are, right?
Yeah.
You can dig. And you can find stones or, more importantly, heart scales.
Okay.
So, we could potentially find some decent stuff by playing this minigame. There's 3 things confirmed in here. Now, we gotta be careful because, see that crack? Okay, we found one thing. A heart scale. We can use that and teach Magnezone Magnet Rise, which will eliminate its weakness to ground type moves instead of Thunder Wave, which while Thunder Wave is good, okay. See, we gotta be careful, like. Okay, that's fine. The wall broke, but here's what we found. A blue sphere and a heart scale. I don't know what good the spheres are for, but cool. This will let some of our, if we catch Pokemon that are super high level, like, we're going to dig into this wall. We're not going to do a ton of this. There's 4 items confirmed in this area. Oh, see, we found something already. And you can find, I think, like, evolution stones. So, like... Oh, look at that, Liz. There's something big here. know. We're gonna find out. Okay, we found something else. Got it. It's gonna crumble before we get the last one, but that's fine. We still found some interesting things. So what did we find? A star piece, which is worth money, and icy rock, 2 icy rocks. Those aren't great. I mean, those extend the move hail. Okay. 3 confirmed. Okay. We're just feeling around.
Ooh.
What is that? I think that's a red sphere. If the blue version of that was the blue sphere, you know. I think that's a yellow.
There's something down there.
I don't think that's what. I don't think that's anything useful, but let's just see what it does. Yeah, it's just to trick you. We're not gonna find anything else here. That's fine. We got a red sphere small and a yellow shard. Okay, last one. And then we're gonna head to Pastoria City and teach 3 items confirmed. Okay. Ooh, look at this. That's an oval stone. I don't know. I can't remember what you use it for, but ooh. Oops. Everything was dug up. So we found an Everstone and a large blue sphere. Okay.
And a small red.
Yep. Okay. Now we're gonna fly to Pastoria City. Can't believe I've never done this before. Pokemon. Okay. Fly. Where do we want to go? I said Pastoria City, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to use that heart scale. We're going to just take a peek at his moveset. Like I said, there's a very good chance we're just going to teach it. I can't remember the move. Magnet Rise. Because it does have sturdy, but this will eliminate, but we still run into the problem of ground type moves. Like I said, ground type moves will just absolutely kill our Magnezone, and we want to avoid that. Burmy, I don't care about Burmy. Okay. I have to find the right freaking house. I can't remember which house. I think you're it. Yes, you are it. Okay. Let's look at the moves. So, we have electric terrain, which is decent. Which can be good. It means Pokemon can't fall asleep. But that hurts our Snorlax. Thunder Wave is good because it can paralyze. This is the move. So the user levitates using electrically generated magnetism for 5 turns. So honestly, the two moves were torn between. I'm just curious. Yeah. So we're gonna go with Magnetize. Yes, we do want it. It's like, what move would you like it to forget instead? We're gonna drop. Ironically enough, we're gonna have a drop Light Screen, even though Light Screen's a really good ability. But we want to get rid of that. We want to get rid. Okay. This might be stupid.
Probably.
What time is it? It's 11. Okay. Okay. Don't. I might regret this,
Most likely.
but I'm not gonna grind up Magneton yet. I mean, I'm going to. We're gonna kind of throw ourselves a little bit at the Elite Four in Force levels. It'll give us the most levels and then every time we die, it levels our Pokemon up a little bit. But most importantly, we're gonna sell. Let's see. So let's sell the Nugget, the Stardust, the Pearl, which was selling 700. This Star Piece. Actually, that alone was kind of worth it. I'm gonna sell for 100. Not sure what you use shards for in this game. Okay, but we are not going to open up with with Toph.
Because that would be a bad idea.
No, it wouldn't be a terrible idea. It's not going to. It's not going to hurt anything. If anything, we're probably going to throw it at a couple of Aaron's Pokemon that have the flying that are part flying, so we can get some good. Because then we can get some good damage on it and get some levels on it. It's essentially, the idea is trial by fire. Honestly, I think we are solid enough as a team that we can make up for... Like I said, I still think our weakest link was Pachirisu. I don't know if it had the levels that we needed. Or not the levels, but just... the raw attack or the abilities. Okay. We're gonna go with an air cutter here. Honestly, again, we come back to the main problem that we're gonna run into with Aaron's team is still gonna be his Drapion. Okay, Dustox dropped. We're gonna keep Honchkrow in, and we are gonna go air cutter again. Oh, but I hit with the rock slide. Ow! 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 You hurt my burb. That's fine. Okay. Critical hit landed. Honestly, another reason Magneton's going to be great. Steel is resistant to Psychic.
Yeah.
So, against Lucian, it could be end up being pretty useful. Not that we really had that much of an issue with Lucian. Like, thinking about it. Okay, so he sent out his Beautifly, and this is why I was going to send out Magnezone. Because Magnezone is going to be great for leveling up against this thing. Because it's part flying. I mean, yeah, the Shadow Ball's probably going to hurt quite a bit. Actually, it didn't even hurt him that bad. But it one-shot the Beautifly, so it's...
A trade-off?
It's a decent trade-off. I took a chunk. I mean, he gained 2,000 XP. And I don't think any of Vespa Queen's moves are going to be able to hurt Magnezone too much. And then once again... And on top of that, Magnezone is fast. It's surprisingly fast. So... Defend order, that's going to increase its defense. Is it physical defense? Oh, both. It does both. Okay, that's fine. We're going to discharge again. Oh, we paralyzed this time. And that's the other kind of good thing about discharge. See, now it's going to use attack order, but its steel typing is going to make it resistant. So, ultimately, and that was one of the other downsides we had to Pachirisu. It had nothing that, like, it had a few things that it was resistant to, but Magnet Zone is going to have more resistances. Wants to learn Light Screen again? No. It's a really good move. Drapion, we actually do want to switch here. We are going to send in Jabba because this freaking menace of a Drapion. Now we're going to Earth Power here. Night Slash. High crit chance. God dang. Just tanked it. Come on, Jabba. Come on. Oh, Jabba almost one-shot it. And the more attempts we make at the Elite Four, the easier it's going to get. But yeah, I mean... I need full restored. Hopefully, if it lowered special defense, we should be able to... drop it with this. Yep, there we go. We didn't lose any Pokemon that time, Liz.
Nice.
And we got $7,000. Bertha's next. We are going to want to avoid using Toph for this next one. If I remember correctly, she has nothing that would even be super effective, or that Toph would be super effective for against. So he's just going to kind of chill in the background. Okay. Alright, up the elevator. Did I put Toph in front?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, and this is actually where we didn't, but we had Diablo in the front. But we're going to open with Ivy. Ivy, and remember, we gave Ivy the, we swapped out one of her moves for Giga Drain. Giga Drain is going to give us more bang for our buck, because now not only is it going to do a ton of damage, we're going to heal off of it. So at least, so we're not just dealing damage, we're at least gaining something back from it. So, you know, that's, especially against something like Quagsire and against her Whiscash, you know, we're going to do ×4 stab super effective damage, and it should honestly just, in most cases, it should, yeah, we one-shot Quagsire this time. I mean, that was kind of what we want, and that's what we want. We want to be able to just blitz through her Pokemon. Now she's going to switch into Whiscash. So once again, we're going to stick with Roserade. Downside, she does use the, even with the Berry Liz, we one-shot Whiscash. See, this was already the better move. And we haven't taken any damage. I will say though, if we lose, like hell, we could keep it in against Pseudo Wudo. I mean, there's no reason to swap out no reason to swap out Pokemon if we don't need to. You know? I mean, one shot. Be nice if we had a lucky egg. It gives the Pokemon holding it extra XP. We're just gonna keep Roserade in. Even just these slight adjustments to the team have made all the difference. Now it's gonna have Sturdy, but that's fine. And this next move will probably hurt. But it doesn't really matter what she yeah, this is gonna hurt. But we're not even gonna waste the Giga Dream when it has 1 HP. But we should be able to heal back most of, if not all of our HP from the next. Oh, it's still dragging pretty far behind. No, we don't want to switch.
Of course she is.
What?
I said, of course she is. We just thought her.
What? I know, but I'm saying is I probably should have honestly grinded her up at least 4 or 5 levels, like just solo in the underground. And if we fail here on this run, that's what I'm going to do, is just get her up to speed. Look at that. We healed all the way back up to full health with Ivy from 1 Giga Drain. Oh. Now the Sandstorm hits. Ivy, I love you. Our team, we have a good team. I'm an idiot. We lost Roserade here. I should have gone for the Giga Drain.
But we only have so many.
No, I do have ethers. A couple of ethers. But I don't want to just use them. But that's fine. This is where we're gonna. I mean, we still have Jabba. We're gonna just revive Ivy between rounds and full restore. I mean, we're doing really good once again. And then we need to remember we have to open with. We need to open with Jabba against Flint, because he's going to open with Rapidash. Revive. Restore. Ivy. No. What did we say? We swap. We open with Jabba. Okay. Alright, time for Flynn.
You're closer to the mic than I am. They were crazy.
Okay. Leave for Flint. It's going to open with Rapidash. we're gonna kick it off with we're gonna hit with Scald. I think this should be enough to drop it. And okay, we dodged the Iron Tail. That's fine. And okay, we didn't one-shot it, but we got close. And he used a full restore, but that's fine. We're still going to hit it with another Scald. And while it's not going to kill it, it's wasting one of his full restores. So I think they only get 2 full restores. I'm not sure how it works.
Could not tell you.
Let's finish it off with the Ancient Power. Maybe. Oh, thank God. He tried to use Hypnosis, but we avoided it. And now let's hope for the Omni boost here. The Omni boost would be fantastic.
A lot of things would be fantastic.
Tuff's almost level 53. Next is Lopunny. Honestly, we're just going to send in Mr. Chimps for Lopunny. Yeah, see, Flint keeps you on your toes. Because he doesn't just use, you know, fire types. We are going to close combat. God dang it, I did not... That didn't do much, honestly. That's... That's fine. And Mr. Chimps didn't take any damage, but his defenses dropped quite a bit. Oh, Top hit 53. That's good. Now he's going to switch into Steelix, which... honestly, we're just going to switch into Java for that. We're going to hit it with Earth Power for the ×4 damage. And we one-shot Steelix. We're getting to the point where we can one-shot the Elite Four members, which is good. It means our team is stronger. Now, this might be stupid, but we're actually going to send in, for his Drifblim, we're going to try to send in Toph. The reason for that is I don't think any of the moves it has does enough damage, well, is super effective against it. And 2, it's a flying type. So Will-O-Wisp, okay, that's honestly that's still fine because even though we did get burned, he didn't minimize, which means we're going to be dealing a lot of damage. And we paralyzed, so we slowed it down. So in theory, if we can get off one more discharge. Maybe 2. Oh, that burns unpleasant, I will admit. Yeah, he minimized. I was really hoping he didn't do that. I need this to hit. Okay, it hit. Toph took out Drifblim. That is great, because what is that? 2,000 XP. I mean, that's almost half a level. And then he's going to switch it Infernape. This is where we switch out. We do not want we do not... I might regret this. Oh, I never took the item off Mr. Chimps. But that's fine. We're going to have a battle of the Mr. Chimps. Because I have a move to counter fighting types with Mr. Chimps. And while it won't deal as much damage, it's still going to be super effective. But we are going to hit him with acrobatics. Now if he was... Oh! This was actually the perfect thing to happen. Because, yes, he outspeeded me, hit hard with his close combat, but it dropped his speed. Or it dropped his defenses. which means the super effective... Okay, it didn't drop him, but that's fine. If we had taken the item off, that would have dropped him, because it would have done double damage. Now, honestly, we're going to swap out here. Because I'm pretty sure... I'm confident in Kevin's ability to tank a close combat. Oh, he went with a Mach Punch. Yeah, smart. Oh, smart. We might lose Kevin here, because I don't know if it can tank another close combat like that with it as low as it is. But if this Earthquake lands, we win. Ah, damn it. Sorry, Kevin. Even still, it was a means to an end. It allows us to safely swap into Diablo. Because Diablo will kill it. Diablo, Diablo, I believe just straight up outspeeds it. Okay, it doesn't outspeed it, but it did miss the close combat. So it doesn't matter. This Infernape is done. This Infernape is toast-erino. Just toast-erino. Howdy diddly there, neighborino. Look, and everyone except for Toph, and everyone's like at level 62 except for Ivy, Kevin, and... Okay, now we heal a team, and we go on for Lucian. I still barely remember Lucian's team. I know he had Bronzong, Alakazam. He opens with Mr. Mime. So what we may want to... Honestly, I don't even know what to say about the Mr. Mime. We could open with... we're not going to waste our full restore on Toph, because we have a burn heal right here. So we're going to actually just heal that. Let's hit Kevin with the full restore. And I'm not going to bother healing Toph. He's damn near full health. So, like... I don't want to waste it because I'm not planning on using him too much in this battle anyways. I might regret this.
Probably.
Usually do. We're going to open up with... Honestly, no, that's a terrible idea. Because the Psychic will neutralize... Will make... God, there's like... Actually... This might be stupid. We're going to open up with Mr. Chips. But we're also going to do this.
We're going to dig off the charcoal?
Yes. Bad. No.
Oh.
Pokemon. Hold item. Put back in bag. The reason for this is because he knows Shadow Claw, which does super effective damage against Psychic types. It does. It will ignore. While it's not going to do as much damage as, say, it's going to be the best option. It's not going to deal stab damage, but it is going to give us the option. I mean, it means we don't have to worry about the fairy typing, but we also can't. We have to worry about the fairy typing because fairy is strong against fighting types for some reason. So, if this Shadow, Mr. Chims outspeeds, so it doesn't kill it, but I'm gonna crit. But here's the downside. It's okay. See, I knew it was gonna do that. I figured it was gonna use a reflect or a light screen, which means we're gonna get another hit of Shadow Claw, which won't do as much damage still because the reflect lowers physical damage, but it was enough to take out the Mr. Mime without losing any Pokemon. So now that allows us to move on to his next Pokemon, and safely that gives us the option to pivot into Diablo, who is our Dark type, who is going to be infinitely who's going to be super useful here, especially because this next Pokemon's Alakazam, and we're gonna want the sucker punches ready for this, because Alakazam is a beast. His Alakazam is nothing to sneeze at. So we're gonna open with a sucker punch, even though I might regret. Nope. Okay. The sucker punch almost one-shot it too. Okay, but I also figured it would go into Shockwave, because Shockwave doesn't miss, and it's an electric type attack. But now, he used the full which means that's no bueno. The sucker punch fails. I should have gone for Night Slash. That's fine. We'll still sucker punch again. We one-shot it that time. Another crit. Our Diablo lands crits like nothing. To be fair, it is holding an item to increase its chances for criticals.
And it likes to be praised.
Toph is level 54. I mean, he's climbing steadily.
Yeah.
Okay, Giraffe Rig was the next one. This was the weird one.
Oh, that's weird.
Because you can't just use... Can't use that. Can't use... Let's switch it to Jabba. Okay, we're gonna Earth Power here. Okay, that's fine, because I'm pretty sure Earth Power does physical damage. I could be wrong, but it set up another screen. This time it's for special. This will lower special attacks. Jabba landed a crit, wanting to be praised. Okay, Psychic shouldn't do too much. Yeah, it did nothing, but it did lower its special attack. But we should be able to finish it off. This Earth Power should finish it. Beautiful. We're doing fantastic. Okay. So our plan with my low tick. And this, again, might be a stupid plan.
Normally.
We're going to Toxic it.
Okay.
We're going to... Because, yes, it will boost its defense. And she may just full restore it.
Yeah.
But then we're forcing her to use her full restores, for one. Two, it's going to be... Eventually, if she doesn't full restore it, the amount of damage that we're dealing to it will outweigh the special damage that we're doing, because we're going to rely heavily on Ivy for that. Like, in my mind, it'll work. God. Now we're one-shotting everything. Critical hit. Go Diablo. I mean, Kevin's not 59. And the Reflect wore off. Now next is the Bronzong. So the Bronzong is... Honestly, we're going to keep Diablo in. I may regret that. But his Bronzong isn't that... Bronzong is not that great of a Pokemon. Like, it's good at... I think it sets screens and it can do some decent special attack. But I think our Dark type damage will be more... I mean, we almost one-shot it with Night Slash, which is a high critical hit chance, and we crit it again. And that forced its berry, but that's fine. We're fine with berries triggering. And now it's going to hit with Gyro Ball, which dropped. Diablo dropped. We lost our first Pokemon, I think. No, we lost Ivy, didn't we? In one of the last ones. I don't remember. But point being, next is Bronzong. Or now his Bronzong is toast. I mean, we could just hit it with Shadow Claw, but we're actually going to go for the stab super effective Flamethrower. That should be enough to take... Yep, okay. Lucian is down. Okay. Alright. It's time. Okay. Gotta heal up again. You heal up everyone, no matter what, this time. I mean, to be fair, that it... So, we do know though, Ivy is not the best way to, is not a good way to open up.
No.
I think Diablo is the best way to go. High crit chance. Even its dark type attacks will do at worst neutral damage. Alright, round 2. Pokemon League Champion, I accept your challenge. Hi. Alright. See if we can get to beyond her. Let's see if we can get more. See if we can just do better. Like, honestly, that's the goal here, is we just gotta do better. Okay. But here's the bright side of that is she shouldn't have anything that is super effective against us. At most, it'll do neutral.
I'm looking at our low PP on stuff.
I'm not that worried. We're gonna save our sucker punches for now.
Oh, we only have 2.
Okay. Damn, those citrus berries. If I had a way to get citrus berries easily, I'd be throwing them on Pokemon. See, that didn't... It crit last time. It's the battle of the dark types. My bird versus your... whatever that is.
Alright.
Burb wins. Good job. Fantastic job. We came out much cleaner that time. Yes, Diablo's low on HP, but at least we didn't lose a Pokemon. Okay, she's sending in my low tick. So this is where Ivy is going to come in. What?
It is a ghost
Yeah,
Pokemon.
it's Ghost Dark.
No. You said whatever it is. It is a ghost Pokemon that is attached to a stone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, we are going to hit it right off the bat with Toxic. This will force... one, we won't have to worry about the orb. The burnt orb.
Oh. It's super effective. Ah.
It's fine. We outspeed it right now. So, well, we may not be able to kill it. We're gonna... You did great. Oh, look at that. That was already... Like, now our moves are at least... There's a trade-off. Take it, Ivy. Take it. God, I love you, Ivy. This might force a full restore.
But we're
Did we
faster than it.
We took down her Milotic. This was the strat. Her Milotic was honestly one of the... We still have to worry about her Garchomp. We do not have much for her Garchomp. Other than maybe Kevin... Or not Kevin. Jabba, who can use water-type moves. Gastronaut. This is going to be a great chance to heal... Because we're going to outspeed... Once again, we're going to outspeed. Yes, we are low on Giga Drains, but this should... If it doesn't... We've taken out 3 of Cynthia's Pokemon without...
It landed a critical wanting to be
Look at that.
praised.
Look at that HP. Full HP. Dude, we haven't lost anyone yet.
Knock on fucking wood, dumbass.
I almost feel bad because we could have honestly have had Pachirisu through this.
No.
Toph hasn't
Used
done...
anything yet. We haven't used it yet.
I think this might be...
Why not send out Mr. Chimps? It's
Because
a
he's at
Rosary.
full health. If we're gonna... I don't know if her Roserade outspeeds us or not. Regardless, this will... The Flying type move has a high chance of critting, and I'm pretty sure we outspeed. We do not outspeed. If it does not outspeed Diablo, then we have a problem. Because I'm pretty sure it knows Psychic.
But fire.
One Psychic can one-shot Mr. Chimps if we're not careful. Okay, so we're gonna... I might hurt. Okay, so it hits with the energy. Ooh.
And you're gonna use Belly Drum.
I have a plan. It may not look like it, but I actually legitimately had a plan.
Now you're gonna go rest.
Am I?
Illinois.
We want the full restore because it's going to hit me with another energy ball. And we can tank at least 2 energy balls. And now we have max attack, so we can get off a couple of earthquakes, which will do does neutral damage. The neutral damage being because it resists it because it's grass, but it's also super effective against. It's also super effective at the same time. So they cancel. I think that's the better. I felt that was the better route. What Pokemon? She has what? We've taken out 4 of her Pokemon. She has 2 left. I know what her next Pokemon is. And this was one reason I was saving
Mr. Chimps.
Lucario. We have 2 Pokemon. We have 2... If this kills us, that's fine. But if he tanks it, that's great. I didn't think he would tank it. But if we regardless, it was going to be a win-win because we're going to send out Jabba first because the ground is super effective and he has higher defense. So in reality, this Earth Power, he should be able to tank through this. Should be able to tank the aura. We should be able to drop him in one hit with the Earth Power. Okay. Okay. Think.
Restore?
I'm not going to use it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Honestly, that was worth it. I know exactly. I didn't predict her to do that. I did not mean to do that. Okay, Jabba, I need you to tank this. You did great, Java. You did fantastic. Okay. Wait, Ivy is our secret weapon for the Garchomp. It knows Dazzling Gleam. And any ground... I didn't necessarily mean to send him out, but I also did. This is gonna hurt. Oh no, this was actually the right move. Sturdy. Toph still put in work for us, though. Did great against Aaron. And against Flint and his Driftblood. Okay, go ahead. Actually, that's not necessarily a good thing. Special attack Rose. So that means its Aura Spheres are going to hit harder now. Can't outspeed. I couldn't outspeed it. Or I couldn't, like... I'm running out of Earth power here, Cynthia.
I think she knows that.
I can get him right down to the red. I have to save that Earth power.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
God, Java, I love you to death. Okay. So is that, fellers? It's time for the main event. Cynthia's ace.
Switch out your Pokemon.
I don't know if I want to do that. No, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna lose Java regardless, right? So let's take this time. Okay, so it knows Poison Jab. It probably knows Earthquake. Okay.
It also knows Sword Stance.
Honestly, I'm okay with these. No, actually not okay because of Sword Stance. Sword Stance is bad. It gives us a free hit, but... Okay.
No.
It'll do neutral damage.
Really? That's
no,
neutral?
It did not do neutral damage.
That didn't look neutral.
This has been our best run. Kevin, I need you to tank some hits.
Kenny?
This is either going to pay off if I do the read correctly, or it's going to screw us. But go big or go home. The computer's likely going to do what I think it's going to do. I read it. It's going to go... No, because I knew it was going to go for Earthquake. So that's when you swap in to your flying type.
Are you sure Sucker Punch?
Well, it's going to go for another physical attack now. And that means Sucker Punch is going to strike, guaranteed to strike first with base 80. Like, it's not... I forgot about Rough Skin. I don't think this was the run to win. I don't think we're going to win the run. But I need something slightly better. If I outspeed, the close combat will do good damage. But I think hers is faster. Her Garchomp is really fast. I think we lose regardless, because it's gonna... If I don't outspeed, it Earthquakes, we lose. I do outspeed, we close combat, it Earthquakes, we lose. Okay, Mr. Chimps, I need you to hang on.
Puffed it out so you wouldn't feel sad.
No, this could be the game changer. This is the game changer. Here's why. I know the exact move to make.
Okay.
Never mind, we lost, because I forgot about Rough Skin.
And that is it for tonight.
Do you know what how I was gonna win it?
Acrobatics?
I was gonna revive Murkrow. Let that last attack hit, knock out Mr. Chimps, send out Diablo. Diablo would be able to go Sucker Punch for the finish. I want to go try one thing.
Whatever.
We are still ending here. But I think I know what I need to give. I know what I need. I think okay. We need a move. We need a move. That I'm hoping. I'm hoping I went to the wrong city that Gastrodon can learn. I don't know if it will learn it.
What move?
Ice Beam. If we can learn Ice Beam, that does ×4 damage to Garchomp. Why can I not do this simple thing? Okay, there we go. Veilstone City. We had a good run. We had 2 solid first runs. Tomorrow when we stream, we'll work on grinding Toph up a bit more to make him a bit bulkier, so that we can, he can be at the equivalent of everyone else. And then we should just be able to blitz through the Elite Four.
Especially since, it is recommended for a magnet zone.
Yes. Okay. Bye. No, not Thunderbolt. Ice Beam. Really hoping you can learn Ice Beam. If not, we have to find another way to deal. Ultimately, it's not in order. Jabba can learn it. Okay. Phew. I wasn't trying to teach Diablo it. and that's the plan. So now, if we get to the point where we're ready to use Jabba, and
Yes, what's the squeaky wheel.
I mean, Jabba can tank most attacks. So if we can, if we can take him down, if we can get him to the point where he's learning, if he can just get one ice beam off, it probably will be enough. I didn't want to do that. I'm trying to fly back to the league so we can pick up there next. And then we'll go into the underground and
Level top.
yep. We'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. Alright. Great stream tonight, guys. We did, far better than better than I expected after that first one. We had honestly, even with that first run, being able to clear the Elite Four on the first try, with our pretty diverse, honestly, fairly diverse team. We have good coverages. It's just now we're at the point where we're just fine tuning everything, so we can take on Cynthia, so we can deal with Cynthia. Cynthia is the enemy at this point. But with that, we are signing off for the night. We will be back tomorrow between 7:30 and 8, probably closer to 8 to be safe. And we'll grind we'll grind Toph up a bit. Try to get him to around. We're gonna try to get everyone to around 60. Honestly, if we can just get him to level 60, that alone will be perfect. He gained 3 levels alone just from going through the Elite Four once. So if we can just grind him up just a few levels to get him up to that level 60 mark. Actually, that reminds me, I do want to see about finding an item that can make grinding quicker. Lucky egg, EDSP. Just before we sign off really quick, I'm checking one thing. Interesting.
What?
We can potentially go to an area called Icy Cave in this. I just want to try one thing really quick. Sorry, I know I keep saying I'm going to sign off, but I might have found something that can make our grinding go so much faster. You have to go up to Snow Point City, and then you have to go into the underground. And if we go to an underground area called Icy Cave, yeah, okay, so in the underground here, so now we go, it's an item called Lucky Egg, and what it does is it grants, to the Pokemon holding it, it grants extra XP. So, but you can there's only a couple of ways to get it. One is by buying it post-game, which, in and of itself is kind of useful. But the other way is there's a guaranteed one to spawn in one of the underground areas up here called Icy Caves. Right here. So there should be a static. Go. Oh, wait. Ooh, Weavile. Let's be real. Weavile's a solid ice type. Okay. It should spawn here somewhere. hoping. It says it should spawn. It's a static spawn. Which means it's a guaranteed find. Possibly. We're only going to check a couple areas, and then I might look for it off screen, so we don't have to spend a whole bunch of time searching. Though we're going to check just a couple easy caves really quick. Spacious cave. We don't care about spacious cave.
Looks like there's an opening on the bottom.
Go away, Pachirisu. I already have one. She put in so much work. What do you want? You sell. Oh, we can buy TMs in the underground. I mean, I figured that, but like, if I ever need to buy better TMs, that's something to consider. It's fine. We're gonna check one last, the big question mark cave, and then we're gonna call it. I just, team have to be such a beast. Like, no, like, I'm thinking about, like, because we're gonna play through the other Pokemon games, and we'll compare these after we're done playing through some of them. We can compare and find the hardest champions. I stand by. I think the hardest champion is Cynthia. I don't think anyone is nearly as challenging as she is, and I'm not trying to be like I can come across as biased. She's one of my favorite gym. Oh, maybe it was in here, Glacial Cavern. Ooh, Mr. Mott. Here we go. Rock Slide. It's not a bad move. By any means. I mean, and also we need to remember that there's always a chance that we could try other Pokemon. Like, maybe we'll drop someone for, I love Kevin, but maybe we need to swap him out. He's put in so much work, which is such a shame, because I love Munchlax. I love Snorlax so much. It's quite literally one of my favorite Pokemon. I feel bad dropping him, but like, the goal is to win. So if we need to drop Kevin for like a speedy Weavile, a leftovers.
Jabba.
That will be great for Jabba. See, this is why kind of exploring the underground's worth it.
I never said it wasn't.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like, holy shit, we're finding cool stuff down here. We're finding good held items down here. Okay, I don't think it's in here. I think there's one more nearby. Oh no, there's two. You can go through. We're just gonna check this last one. And then that one in the house. Okay, Whiteout Cave. Yeah, it doesn't. None of the things I looked up specify where. Damn it. I might try to catch this Weavile though, or Sneasel. Just because then we have it in our team.
Yeah.
And it gives us options. And Weavile's speedy. Like, it ain't nothing to sleep on. It is nothing to sleep on. And it knows Ice-type moves, which, honestly, that has been one of our biggest... I just realized that might have... No, it didn't kill it, thankfully. Even with a crit. It's fast. It knows Ice-type moves. Ice type moves are kind of the name of the game. Here's think about this, Liz. Two of our biggest problems have been her Roserade, which Ice deals with, and her Garchomp, which Ice just murders. So, we might try with this. Got it. Alright, what do we name it?
It's a Sneasel.
Sneasel.
Nevertheless.
I think it's female anyways. It is. It likes to steal eggs. I know what to name it.
Joanna.
Yeah. So not Joanna Eggs. For those of you who don't get the reference, or you know, if your birthday ends in the was in the 90s, you might get the reference. There was I don't know if I would call it an amazing movie, but it was a good movie. It's called it's a sequel to a movie. God damn, Mr. Mime. I will never be caught dead with a Mr. Mime on my team. I will say I do like the Galar version of it. Mr. Mime, it becomes Mr. Rhyme, and it's a play on Charlie Chaplin. I don't know. I think it's cute. I think I used it in one of my one of my first playthroughs of Sword and Shield. Oh, Sword, correction. Okay. We have this corner to check, and then the two up there. Fun fact, in theory, we could potentially, if I figured out how to do it, I could get us a spirit. I could get a Spirit Tomb. Spirit Tomb's a pretty good Pokemon too, though. Ooh. Dawnstone. That could be useful. I cannot find this damn lucky egg. Oh look, there's a Magnemite. Go away. Go away. Bad touch. Okay, two more places to just check. And then, like I said, I might look for it more tomorrow, but could have sworn it's kind of bothering me. I really want this item because it'll just make grinding a lot quicker. Lucky Egg is a great item. Champ. Go away, Luxray. Tight. It's not in here. Man. Okay, it's the last room we have to check for now. Keep finding these whiteout caves. Oh, there's an item. Please be it. Sharp Beak. That might be good to give our... who's our flying type? Murkrow. No, we don't want to give that to him. Okay. We're calling it here.
Did you just ask
what
our flying type was?
I couldn't remember because Sharp Beak boosts the attack power of flying type moves. Alright. This is where we're calling it, guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.